Yo guys, Codelife here. So in today's video, I'm going to be covering a few Fortnite Pro Player Updates that have happened very recently. We've got Mongraal, who received a fully custom-made mousepad with his name printed on it that was sent to him from a company you all will know. We've got Tfue, who bought himself yet another mouse. But guys, I'll tell you all this right now. This new mouse that Tfue got is quite the upgrade from his old favourite main mouse. And as well as those two updates right there guys, we've also got Clix, who finally made the switch to a 240Hz monitor. And yes, I know that will come as a surprise to most of you, but literally just yesterday, he did finally make that switch. But yeah, those are the three updates we'll be checking out today guys. Before we do go ahead and check that out though, I want to quickly say that if you are enjoying these Fortnite Pro Player Update videos, as always guys, be sure to let me know by dropping a like on this video. You can subscribe as well so that you don't miss out on any future updates on any Fortnite Pro Player. Also as well guys, if you would like to take that extra step in supporting me, like supporting me on another level, you can use my code CODELIFE in the Fortnite item shop when you do purchase any skins, as by doing that you'll be helping me out a ton and it is very much appreciated. Hashtag ad. Now though, let's start the video off with checking out Clix's new monitor / refresh rate. So for this update guys, Clix has indeed finally switched over to the highest current refresh rate possible in a monitor, 240Hz. This refresh rate right here guys is the one that all the Fortnite pros are playing on right now, and if you aren't playing on that or if you're playing on a lower refresh rate, that is actually seen as a very big disadvantage among the Fortnite Pro players. For Clix though, he's been playing with this disadvantage for quite a while, and most of you won't know this, but Clix has been playing on 140Hz and 160 FPS all this time on a 240Hz capable monitor, the Alienware AW18H. That's right guys, literally Clix has been playing on 144Hz on a 240Hz monitor for like over a year now. The reason for this as well wasn't accidental or anything like that. If you see my other video, like my monitor video, I explained in that video that this sort of thing happens all the time where people accidentally play on a lower refresh rate than what their monitor is capable of. Which by the way, if you do think that this is the case for you, be sure to check that video out. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. Going back to Clix though, this isn't accidental or anything like that guys. He does indeed prefer it over 240Hz, or well, he used to. The reason for him preferring it is because in his opinion, it felt a lot smoother. And this even goes back all the way to the Fortnite World Cup, where Clix himself went up to the Epic Games employee and asked them specifically if he could use a 144Hz monitor, and Epic Games did let him. What's crazy about this guys is literally every other player that was there was using a 240Hz monitor, and Clix was like the only one there out of all these Fortnite Pro players to go up and specifically ask for a 144Hz lower refresh rate monitor. Like, just because of that right there, it does really show how much he did prefer 144Hz over 240Hz. Well, until yesterday, as that has all now changed. Clix said on Twitter that he's made the switch from 144Hz to 240Hz, and he said because of this switch that he's just made, a new Clix is coming. Which that tweet right there was pretty exciting to read, as in my opinion guys, I found it very weird that he did prefer the lower 144Hz compared to using 240Hz. Like, I myself, I'm currently on 144Hz, but from what I've heard from everyone, the difference from 144Hz going up to 240Hz is apparently crazy, but in Clix's opinion, he did used to prefer the lower one. That to me really didn't make a lot of sense, so I am glad that he's now switched over to the highest refresh rate possible in a monitor. Well, that's until the 360Hz monitor comes out later this year. And by the way guys, if you haven't heard about that insane monitor, I recommend that you check out my video that I did on it right here. Literally guys, that monitor is an absolute beast, and I can tell you all this right now, I can guarantee we will see every single pro player switch to it when it does come out. So again, if you are interested in that, be sure to check out my video. I'll leave a link to it in the description. But yeah, that's Clix's new refresh rate, and technically it should have been his new monitor as well, as he has only started using the 240Hz feature on it. Now though, let's move on to our next update, and that is Tfue's new mouse. So for Tfue's new mouse, he's actually returned to an updated version of an old favourite / main mouse of his, and that is the ENDGAME Gear XM1. in the colour white. For those that don't know, this is an ultimate favourite mouse of Tfue's, as I have mentioned in previous videos covering this mouse. It's the one that replaced his all-time favourite, the Final Mouse Air 58 Ninja, and it's probably, out of all of his mouse collection, the one that he's used the most of, aside from that Air 58 Ninja. For a while though, as you guys know, he was using the RAZER Viper Ultimate, which is a wireless one, for quite some time, but now, because that XM1 did get a massive upgrade, and all the batches of the mouse got upgraded as well, he's now returned back to it. And the reason he has returned back to it, guys, is specifically because of those upgrades slash improvements, which I'll list all of those right now. It got a new cable, which is a paracord style one that's very similar to the cable on the Final Mice. On the previous version of the XM1, it had a standard rubber cable that wasn't that good at all. Another upgrade slash improvement that this new version of the mouse got was new constructed side buttons. These new side buttons are now much stronger and much more premium feeling than the original XM1 side buttons were. And the final improvement that this mouse got was the mouse feet. The 4 mouse feet on this mouse are now a lot more thicker than the previous versions were, and that makes them feel much better on the pad and makes them last much longer. And guys, because of those 3 improvements that I just listed right there, that's why Tfue did decide to return back to his old favourite mouse. Since watching Tfue as well playing on this new version of the XM1, it doesn't seem like there is any sign of him wanting to return back to his old RAZER Viper Ultimate wireless mouse. Like, the upgrades, the improvements on the XM1 look like they were really needed, and Tfue couldn't be happier with them. And because of all of that, guys, I definitely think that this is the mouse we will be seeing Tfue play on for quite some time. But yeah, that's Tfue's new mouse. Let's now move on to our final update of the day, Mongraal's new custom mousepad. So for Mongraal's new mousepad, he got sent a fully custom one with his own name printed on the front of it. As you can see from a picture on screen right now, guys, how cool does this mousepad look? It's literally got his full name and then his username in the middle. Like, that is unreal. I also like the fact that it's a black mousepad and it has the white writing on it. Like, that looks really cool as well. But yeah, you guys can probably see already what this mousepad is and who it's from, which, if you didn't guess already, it's from BenQ. And the mousepad itself is the mousepad that Mongraal's been using for quite some time now, the BenQ ZOWIE GSR-SE. Mongraal previously used the red version of this mousepad, but now he's using the black custom Mongraal one, which I have to say right now, that is pretty awesome that he did get his own customized mousepad. It is a fully custom one as well, guys. Like, this has been made from BenQ just for Mongraal. They don't have any of those sort of like customize your own mousepad things on their website, which a few other mousepad manufacturers have. This mousepad right here was specifically made for Mongraal and Mongraal only, which again, that is pretty insane to think about. I think the reason for why BenQ made this and sent this out to Mongraal was to thank him. If you guys remember, Mongraal was one of the first pros to sort of bring popularity to the BenQ ZOWIE GSR-SE, and because Mongraal used it, played with it and loved it, it made a bunch of Fortnite players buy it as well. Like, not even normal Fortnite Pro players, we've seen so many pro players switch to it over these past few months, and this did all stem from Mongraal being one of the first pro players to use it and get it popular. And because of that right there, it does show that BenQ are showing appreciation to him by giving him his own personal custom made mousepad. But yeah, that's all the updates I've got for today, guys. There was only a few today to cover, but I'm hoping that you guys did still enjoy, as I've personally thought that these updates were pretty good ones. If you guys did think that these updates were pretty good and you did enjoy this video, then be sure to let me know by leaving a like on it, as that really does help me out. Also, if you guys would like to take the extra step in supporting me, you can use Codelife in the Fortnite item shop when you do purchase any Fortnite skins, including that awesome looking new Ninja skin. I just had to cop this myself, guys, as Ninja is pretty much the face of Fortnite. And a cool thing about this skin, which not a lot of people know about, is if you get more kills with it, the bandana on his head actually gets longer, so it has that sort of reactive effect when you do get more kills, which I really love. It's like sort of similar to the candy pickaxe when you get more kills, like the light bulbs get bigger. It's pretty much that, but on a skin. Like, how cool is that? But if you do end up picking up this skin, guys, feel free to use my code, Codelife, or even use Ninja's. It is his skin, so it would feel right just to use his code, and to be honest, he really does deserve it after everything he has done for Fortnite. Whoever's code you do use, guys, it is really appreciated, and I just want to thank you all so much. And yeah, again, that's all from me today. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a great day. Peace.